Welcome back to the lab. I'm going to have to apologise for the rain. My Bluetooth app on my phone is apparently not working anymore and I can't turn the rain off. So we'll just have to put up with that. Some progress has been happening on the beast, on the little march, and something really good is going to happen tomorrow. I'll give you a few seconds to guess. That's right, the new owner is coming to... No. Dyno Day! And because she's going on the dyno, we want it to look reasonably good. We don't want it to look overly trashy. So I've just put a very light coat of black, gloss black, over the top of the carbon fibre bumper just to make it look not so rubbish. Because there's a lot of filler on there. I've been using microspheres mixed with the resin to create basically really good bog. And look pretty shabby. You guys would have seen that. So although now that I'm seeing this like this, I'm thinking it might not look so bad in carbon fibre. So a little bit more prep work and we might be able to lay some carbon fibre over the top. That weather is disgusting. Other things that have happened. I was I was wanting to fill in the gaping hole in there to finish off this duct for our intercooler radiator and main radiator that's in behind there. And the easiest way to do that is make another panel. There's another panel. That's pretty good. A little bit flexy. I used slow hardener in this one and only did that this morning. It does have some defects in the surface. I'm not worried because we actually want to use that side, and that looks pretty good. We're using that side because it'll match what I've done here, where that's actually got the shiny side underneath there. And that's fine. It's the way I wanted to do it. It's the way I did it. Now the first panel that I made, yes, that's not the first one. There was a stuff up. There's all sorts of things went wrong. So the resin didn't go off properly was the primary one. And I thought, what's going on there? Basically the only way that can happen is if the resin's too old or you've got your mixture wrong. Now I was using my scales. I thought, well, I probably haven't got that wrong. I'm pretty sure I can do the maths. 5 to 1. It's not hard. Looked into it a little bit further. When you're using the scales, if they're like these ones, and the glass comes around to the edge, make sure you don't spill any resin over that edge because it will set underneath the scale, under the glass, and then the load cells won't work properly and you'll get dodgy readings and you'll screw up all your mixtures and you'll end up wasting carbon fibre. Now, people who are smart can see this has actually got fiberglass on the inside of it. I just did that just to bulk it up, so there's a layer of carbon fibre either side, and there's a layer of two layers, sorry, of just plain fiberglass in between. It's a very thin panel. I haven't measured it. Let's measure it. Apparently the rule of thumb, we better zero that. Basically the gram weight per square metre of your cloth is in millimeters of thickness, 0.millimeters of thickness. So this is 210 gram per square meter cloth or something like that. It's supposed to be about 0.21 of a millimeter thickness for the cloth. That's what I've been told, what I've learned. Oh, come on. It's gone. Hang on. This is too late at night to be doing this. There, saved it. It's alright, I didn't kill it. 1.16 total thickness, or thereabouts. So 0.21 plus 0.21 is 0.42. I'm not sure about the thickness of the fiberglass. I guess that's what made up the rest of it. That's quite a lot thicker than what I would have expected. But pretty strong. compared to a piece of aluminium of a similar thickness, I'd say that's stronger right now, and we haven't yet fully cured our resin. So, goals for that on the dyno: purely make sure everything is working correctly, make sure the engine's running right, all the systems are all functioning properly. We're not going to have any issues with the gearbox. It's working, that'll be fine. Transfer box, diffs, all that's all been there, done that. They have been apart and back together, so unless I've introduced an error, they should be okay. Then we want to set up some things. The G4, the Link ECU G4X computer works faster than the G4 Plus. It thinks more better. So we want to get in there, into its little brain. Still a bit, it's so tiny compared to the other one. A bit of tidying up to do here once we've ensured everything is working as per what it's supposed to. We want to get into that little brain there and make sure that is controlling the noisy thing in there as accurately as we possibly can, as good as we possibly can. Now, it's the noisy thing. I can't open the boot because I've turned the battery off, disconnected it. The noisy thing in there, we've got those new Pulsar GTX 2860R turbochargers, replacing the Garrett GT 2860R turbos. There's the turbo down there. See, it's down there. It should make more power, but we'll find out. And my fancy new inlet manifold. Does it help if we do this? I should just open the boot, shouldn't I? Hang on. That's better, isn't it? That fancy new inlet manifold. Don't mind the wiring. This will no insulation on anything until I'm sure we've done everything we want to do. It should make more power, in theory, but we'll find out. It could be that the one that was on there was big enough for the job. I seriously doubt it. Should make more power with that. We've changed all the valve springs, are now Tomy valve springs, I believe, so that should make more power. The head gaskets, I think, are slightly thinner than the ones that I ran before. I can't remember, or they may or may not be the same. Compression ratio may have gone up, probably has gone up because the head's been skimmed and the block's been decked, so good chance we've got slightly more compression. Usually means more power, but we'll find out. We will find out. The little machine that does not, the big machine actually, the really big expensive machine that doesn't tell lies, that'll tell us what's going on, whether we're good, bad, ugly. Definitely ugly. Oh, I'm ugly. But it'll tell us where we're at. Previous, I don't remember exactly, previous power was 440 something kilowatts at the hubs. I think we've maybe something less. It's probably on the lab. Go looking. It's probably on one of the videos actually. Go looking. Should I put a card somewhere? That thing. It's late. It's time to put this up for you guys to watch. Tomorrow in the rain, I'm going to load the car up. We're going to go stick her on the dyno. Fun times. Thanks for watching. Cheers. Bye.